very expensive wig to cover them because nothing there inside the head.
In the north, under the penal code is a crime. The person in the comment section. Other parts of the country it's not, but it's illegal, right? If he's legally married, that's the conditional. If he's not legally married, then it's a different ballgame. But if he got married under the act, yes, it's illegal. But now it's now be left for his wife to decide if she wants to do something or not. But that man, as it is, seems to be like a national treasure at this point in time.
Sorry, can I quickly react to what you said?
I want to ask question first.
Okay, all right.
All
right, there you
go.
go.
Something that I agree with. Many men are like that. But we are very hypocritical in Nigeria. It is true. Wow. Many men are like that. But I want to say our women are worse.
Thank you, Daddy Free.
Because men do it with women. Yes. Men do it with women.
That means your wife on her way home today, she feel branch collect. I want to scatter the table finally. I want to come out all the leg. May we put the table for floor, make it not get leg. 737 people are watching me on Instagram. I want to tell you, out of the 700 people, some of your wives, on a day they laugh, the guy get the guy. Some of your wives, they collect protection-free dollar on their way home. And you go greet them, say, honey, welcome home. I cooked you dinner. And she go say, oh, baby, thank you for the dinner. Many of you, these men that you are watching me, because this guy was not just benching students. This guy was not benching Oloshos. He was benching responsible women like your mothers, daughters, and sisters.
Absolutely,
and your wives. Oh, no, you are not going to be happy. If he can bench a pastor's wife and record the video of the reception of anointing, who is your wife?
Yeah.
Your wife, when they complain to you, say she want to do hair, the money not complete, then she do the hair. And you ask her, and the story not join, but you love your wife and you trust her. Some of you, your firstborn, not to resemble you waiting, now be coming down, there's no rush. Some of you, your firstborn not resemble you. But remember, through a prophet, God revealed that that woman is your wife. So you not bother to check DNA. When they pluck the picking hair small, pluck your own, carry and go do DNA. Forget the guy. Forget. Hey, I was waiting for all of you to talk. Oh my God, he's too dirty. Oh, the guy he not use rubber idabubu. Who he use and who he do and with?
How many of you have had girlfriend for 6 months that are using it?
Where I see the woman sit down for table like this, open her quick, can't use her hand, open the quick even wider so that trailer go fit enter. Now, person mama, they say he bench his own brother wife. They say he bench chief of police wife. They say he bench president sister. They say he bench pastor wife. You are now telling me that our men are like that. If our men are like that, our women are worse. Make una buy quick meter put for your wife's leg. Any day she go and come back, make you check her whether I don't log one. It be like car mileage. Let me tell you, before I travel those days, Baba, before I travel those days, I don't like make my ex drive my motor. I don't like make anybody drive my motor. So I would just take picture of my mileage. Once I go, come like I don't look at 60 miles. Now you can say, you drove my car. What do you mean? Why would I drive your car? Now I go show evidence. You see, the mileage increased. We need to check our wife quick mileage. Or go men, her husband, please help me check her quick mileage. You all this way and way gentle, way fine. But like, because look at the women, they look so gentle.
If you're failing the mileage, well, who will go there?
Baba, leave this man doing well, do house, so he born 6 children, still go outside. Baba, leave that thing.
No, for women, the woman hasn't done anything. For man, if you like, give the man full dose morning, afternoon, and night. He will do what he wants to do. But most women, if you're fueling that woman well, she won't even have the energy to go.
Sorry, let me
Sorry to
ask
interrupt
you, what do you mean by fueling well? Put your face inside the camera well. Let me see you. Why can't they smell your finger? Where you put them? When you can't talk this way, why can't you start the smell your where you put your finger this way? Oh yeah, talk.
But that
Explain to us.
at least it's better than cheating.
I'm a child of God. But
Pastor,
the truth,
Daddy Freeze,
men, they say that's the way you people are
pastor's wife
built.
is also a child of God.
The pastor's wife is a child of God, married to a child of
Maybe
God.
the pastor was praying more. So that's it. Maybe the pastor was praying more.
No. You see, before I used to think people where they give their wife belly, at least that 9 months where your wife take carry belly, nobody fit touch them. So as she born, while again they drink Bobby, the next thing knock another one in quick succession. It not they work. If you like, give your wife 17 belly, inside the 17 she go to bench. Then I used to say the belly not even your own. This guy, the bench woman will get belly. Oluwa lambe. Oh,
Daddy Freeze, can I quickly say something, please?
Climb another man, go saba sorry. Hey, my sister Ella, do you understand Yoruba?
No.
Very good. No need. Brother, Dele sing, Dele don't corny. Oh yeah, over to you.
All right.
Sorry.
Daddy Freeze.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to talk. I am coming with another perspective, anyways. Bench is an intention of God, and of course, you know that God created benching. Of course,
I only seminar.
To be to be enjoyed. Now you be my mentor. Now you be my guy for this thing. So benching is meant to be enjoyed, and of course, we know that passion from the quarter of devil is what is causing all these things. One of those things that we all agree here is that man has exposed himself to too many contents when it comes to porn. You know. My wife don't come back. Make I still dey talk. So he has exposed himself.
Oh, no enter trouble.
I don't enter. So he don't expose himself to many of such content, and in a way to make those content a reality, that has been the driving force waiting on the drive that man. You know, on the comment section, I've been trying to tell people as much as possible, because of the publicity where this thing don't get, people will want to be pushed to go and see one or two. And I can tell you that people that are eventually ADDICT today to some things, now one they go just use start. So I come here talk about.
So if you not get mine, he's right. Me, I go watch him and I no go get any ADDICT.
No verse, I go.
Me, I not even want watch. I just want watch only that pastor own. I want see the kind style where Mommy Gio they collect. I want to see Mommy Gio's reception. I want to see her shock absorbers. Those are the only things I want to see. Anything else not concerned. So, lie. A bad thing I want to see.
It's not a bad thing. You can also see and learn styles from there. There are things to take out from there. There's a lesson to be learned.
Okay.
Now, if you know, let me tell you something. As I did like this, I know there are things I can eat and do and not get ADDICTED. But will I encourage somebody to watch and learn? Let me tell you something. This Ella, she did drop bar for you now. Now you don't know. A man that is benching people's wives.
No, that's not the lesson.
Wait. Let me finish. Don't interrupt. A man that is benching people's wives and the wives are agreeing. That thing he's doing to them, learn it. Learn it so they will not collect your wife. Those of you that think it is by love of God, prayer, and spirit of God, all those, I even see one will be like half caste. So whatever he is doing to other people's wives, when the other people's wives, they forget, say they get husband for house. Because you see, church no go pious for this country. Church, I'm a child of God. I'm a child of God. Some people now, instead of me, they mount, they are go learn waiting this guy they do to other people's wives. So that your wife no go leave you, because them cannot lie. Some of your wives, the reason why they collect, they say, if they touch you like you say, I'm tired. As a day like this, make I tell you one secret. And no woman where I don't date for my life before or marry has ever asked me, make I tell no, it never happened before. Since my mama born me, I'm ever ready. Energizer bunny. Let me tell you the worst thing that I ever make one confession for you. You see this my teeth, eh? You see, I not get teeth here. Make I tell you the story. I go chop one bread for Abuja. The bread gets stone. Bread and suya. I just dig my teeth inside there. The tooth can't break. I almost died. I rolled on the floor. I shall drink medicine. Come back Lagos. They can't look and they say the tooth don't break. So I got to extract them. Because the tooth don't crack, that stone don't crack them. When they won't pull them out, the remaining can't break, remain inside my gum. They can't get to cut my gum, can't remove all the fragment of the teeth will break inside. Can't sew them back. Now so I cried, they come house. I did. When I reach house, they ask me, say, what do you want? I said, I don't lie. Inside my way, I won't pound. My mom be like, I cry. I still bench. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. I was much younger then. But energy, wow, energy poor. Energy day. So when I see a fellow, no, me, I don't do all those kind of nonsense. Me, I dey respect myself. That's why anywhere where I go don't carry my wife, join body, so that nobody go fit ask me plenty question. You understand what I tell you? But energy, day body. So all of you, why are you tired for your wife? You want to pray. Why are you tired? You just finished fasting. Equatorial Guinea. Drilling. Let me tell you, your wife will disown you. But how's your husband? Delewu no even sabi. Please don't they ask me about, as in the way your wife will run you down to person with it. Let me tell you, a man who no be Dele man, I go change name. I not go use Dele name. Make I use another name.
I anointing no reach benching for my side, because I know say it's a responsibility in the confines of marriage. If I don't see say my wife no dey too small, I go dey think on top my head, say wetin happen? Abi don't take where I don't bench. Abi benching is a responsibility in the confines.
Bench no be every day you suppose to bench.
But you know say
which one be say don't take? Okay, the one way you bench remain for morning. No one bench for night. Okay, don't take. You not do afternoon session.
Can I say something before I leave? That Freeze, there's something I said.
No, you can't leave now. I have something to tell you.
One
I have
second,
something to tell you.
Let me say this thing. If you watch, I watched the video before the story. If you watch the video before the story, right, and you're in a relationship, you're married, do you understand? There's a lot to learn from it. Now, if you now hear the story after watching it, it's a different ball game. There are fantasies to take from it. I didn't mean you should go and do with the different people. You can do the different things he has done with one person. All these tables that are you people's house that you don't know what you're using it for. What have you put?
Oh, you see, what I want to tell you is the way you started your comment, it was like you were gender biased. You know, you're talking about this man, and you are even forgetting about the fact that most of those ladies are married, if not all of them. So I don't know if anybody here knows about paternity court. This American Lawyer. Do you know about the program? So maybe you should start watching, you know. So there are some, yeah, I agree with you. I quite agree with you. There are so many lessons. You know, this is a function of where there are some men, woman treat woman with care. There are some things they don't want to experiment with their wives, but they prefer to do it outside. You know, you understand? You get my drift,
Yes,
yeah?
I
So
do.
whatever you want to do sexually should first. Oh, sorry.
SE, just they code them,
Yeah,
brother.
SCX, yeah, sorry. So whatever you want to do, try as much as possible to exercise most of those things with your wives. I think that's one of the problems, you know. But like I rightly said, I don't know about Equatorial Guinea anyway. But you said something about beliefs and if there is Sharia law somewhere. Me, I don't know how the video got viral. You know, Motoshe go viral, but what I can say is, to me, as long as those ladies, he has their consent before recording those videos, I don't think he has committed a crime.
Okay, so let me correct what I said there. So I don't think he was held because of the videos. They came
Yeah,
across the videos in the process of investigation of whatever he was held for.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. So
So now, when I'm
that's
talking about crime here, I'm talking because I'm assuming that he's legally married
yeah,
or that he's married under the Sharia law. So two things in Nigeria, the one I know. If he is married, he's not in Nigeria over, so this is a scenario. So if he's married under the Sharia law, adultery is a crime under the penal code.
That's
That's
stoning,
just
that's
the
flogging,
thing.
those strong
Yeah,
things.
yeah, that's in the note. They will give you your penalty,
but
right?
that all those videos we are seeing does not even look like a crime because he's quite aware of
No,
what he was
no,
doing.
so no. So whether there's consent or not,
Yeah,
the fact here is that he is married. I don't know
yeah,
if you understand.
Mm.
So
yeah. What I'm
under
saying is,
the so
sorry,
let me explain.
what I'm saying is, for him to record those videos, he's quite aware of the fact that so many people could see the video. Maybe you just take his phone or something.
No, that's
So
not
if
relevant.
no, it is. I think it is. If I'm doing something illegal, I would not record myself, even for my own
Breaking
personal
news,
pleasure.
one of the women involved don't buy herself.
Can you see? That's
Oh.
yeah. Can you see?
So
Hey.
the question is, at the point of recording, did both of them
Obakola
know?
Olo.
Yeah. Did you see the videos?
Yeah.
The ladies knew that he was recording. They knew. They were aware.
So if they were aware, no crime has been committed at this point.
Yeah, exactly. But maybe because it's just a public office holder, so maybe that's why they are taking it up with him. I can't really say, but to
So
me,
he wasn't arrested because of the videos. I don't think
yeah,
you get it.
exactly.
Do you understand? So the videos now, so far as we know, this is not why he was arrested. These
Yeah,
videos were picked up in the course of investigation,
yeah,
right? We
exactly.
were now putting if we're now putting scenarios to the video, right? Is it in Nigeria, for example, has a crime been committed just the fact that he slept with, that he did with all these women? In other parts of the Nigeria, except the north, there's no crime that has been
It's
committed
not even all the northern states that embraces the Sharia law.
under the penal code,
Yeah,
right? But so in the other sides, that is not the north, right? So if he was married legally under the law, right,
yeah,
there is an illegality, but it's not a crime.
yeah.
There are two different things. But under the penal code, he has committed a crime.
All right. One thing that I also add to this whole matter is when it comes to couples, when you are benching, it's important. It is important to get feedback from, and it also aids bench. It makes bench better. You know, when you are getting feedback, what do you like? What we tell you? Oh yes, I like what you are
Yeah,
doing. At times, you might
communication. Yeah,
even be doing one thing, and you be thinking it's okay, but the the lady is not comfortable,
Yeah.
you know, she will date with you. At times you won't do something, you won't know that thing
Yeah.
is good. She tell you, please stay there, stay there, stay
Yeah.
there.
I quite agree with you. Yeah.
And can also hate
So
benching.
sometimes you don't even have to say it verbally.
Eh,
You know, body language sometimes. Body language sometimes speaks a lot. You know when your partner likes something. You know when, I don't want to say some words, but you know, because I can see you're smiling, but you you know, body language speaks a lot. You sometimes you don't have to talk about it verbally. You know, there are sometimes that you feel like, no, I should keep doing what I'm doing because of the response you're getting.
yeah.
I don't know if you understand what I mean. So I think that's one of the lessons she's talking about. And she made mention of the tables. Thank you for telling me that. I'll start making use of the tables in the house.
So that price for up table make I pick and up. When you don't use table do activities.
This guy
But when I
born
start
6
breaking
children.
tables
See
in
as
my
the children
house,
fine.
maybe another one.
If you break the table, the experience that comes out of it is worth it. Everything is no money.
Sometimes you won't even know that the table is breaking until the whole thing is over.
Me, I even like table. I dey gbadu table where.
You know, Daddy Freeze, you know, in this part of the world, that's why some people don't want to have kids. They want to get married, but they don't want to have kids because they believe once they start having kids, there are some things they won't be able to do as partners again in the house. Yeah.
But that's
Well,
why you have getaways now. They're weekend getaways. They're
yeah,
treats.
but who's going to look if the grandmas are not around? Who's going to look after the kids for you?
In Nigeria, it's easy. Abroad is probably difficult, but Nigeria is
Even
easy.
Nigeria
I can't
is
think
not
of.
easy. They are not trustworthy. You will get people, but can you trust them? May they not go do your
Yeah.
strong thing.
That's another quick point, you know. And most of the times, the people that are likely to you know to assault your kids are not even strangers. They are people very close to you, neighbors, even sometimes uncles, self. You understand what I mean? Cousins. You understand what I mean? So you can't just leave your kids for anybody because you just want to go out for the weekend, yourself and your wife. The best person.
The truth is that you can't leave your kids, but you can also stop living. I remember there was a time some years ago I had some funny experience,
Are
and I
you
kept on
married?
complaining.
Yeah, she sounds married. She has lots of experience.
When she said we go the learn lesson from benching video.
Yeah, she sounds married. She sounds experienced. You know what I'm saying is before your daughter can ask you, Mommy, why were you fighting with Daddy last night?
Back. Let me take a call, please.
No,
Thank
you are
you.
here.
All
Where
right,
are you
now.
going? Where are
Please.
you going? You are running.
I'm coming back, please. I have a call, please.
All right, now.
That woman look like who go enjoy dictation.
Yeah, exactly.
Her favorite English subject was dictation.
Yeah, I don't. But that difference, I don't come up by road. They take lessons as she talk now.
Oh yeah.
So the most important thing that I took out of our conversation is tables. Daddy Freeze, I also have to go now. Thank you for having me on.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Have a blessed night. And boss,
God bless you.
Mr. Dele, right?
Yes.
Are you in England?
Yes, sir.
Are you in England?
Yes,
London?
Yes, sir.
Why are you using sir for me? Now.
But what I want to do now, has not been saying that me born you. I know if you come they talk to you, say you be my younger.
Where you there, sir? Where in London are you?
No, I know they London. No, now we don't pay for here. We find this.
Which country you dey, Dele?
Baba, we don't talk. I go come your next convention. don't talk. Say
Oh,
I go.
okay.
As
All right,
All
I
right,
think.
brother. Thank you so
All
much.
right, thank you
Everybody
very
else,
much. Thank you.
come they join us.
do you want to show? He wants to greet you. He has been looking for you. Daddy Freeze wants to greet you.
Oh yeah. Your wife, Abby.
She dey hide her face. As I talk benching, she's talk for kitchen. Say, Pastor, you dey talk benching for mouth.
Baba. Tell her. Say they don't bench pastor wife. Oh.
My wife come say she wan go find the video. I say, if I hear pen for this house, you wan go wash bench, you wan come put me for standard where I never reach.
Baba, you go learn am. Go learn am. You be small picking. Go learn am. 52-year-old man. Now they act all this movie where they see so.
And there's always room for development.
Brother. Oh,
Daddy Freeze, I greet you.
oh yeah, waiting your idea. Remember to code.
Yeah, no wahala. So I mean, I don't see all the videos, yeah. And in my own opinion, I believe that they might be running a cult. Baba, I greet you. Yeah, I feel like they might be running a cult because there's a particular lady in that video, yeah, way they every other video. In fact, some videos they will be say she just did with other women inside the video. There'll be like 6 or 7 of them. So the guy feel like say they run some level. So I wouldn't really just blame the guy fully. For my mind anyway, I feel like say he gets some things with they do that he freeze. I'm not sure if you can hear
I
me,
can
but
hear
looks
you
like it's
clearly.
frozen.
Go ahead.
Right.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the videos, but like I said, you get one woman we wear blue dress for inside that video. If you watch the other videos, she did there as well.
Now the pastor wife be that.
I don't know. I don't put out no.
No go stop.
That pastor wife now. Now only the pastor know your wife who did there. But bros, I don't know if you've seen the video, but if you check the video out again, you get one part. I don't see about 25, 26 of those videos. You get one particular woman. Yes. The video they Telegram now. You get like one particular one. She did about 6, 7 of those videos. She did with the guy, she did with other women, with the guy did with privately as well. So she might be like,
you get time work.
No, now that all those the short videos, but just the show Baba, I beg. No, don't implicate me. But that's all I want to say anyway. I mean, I know they give the guy props, say the guy is a bad guy or anything. Here you get what I mean. I just feel like say the woman is an enabler as well. She might actually be the one selling the ideas to the other ladies, making them feel comfortable. You know, those kind mama side, that kind of level where they just make up because all the ladies were aware that he was shooting, you know, he was recording videos. They all knew he was recording videos. All of them were looking straight into the camera. So it wasn't a situation where the guy was hiding the camera.
Hide face.
Exactly. Many of them were smiling. You know, many of them, you know, were already positioned for him. But if you see the body language between the guy and that particular woman with the other videos, you go no say they do and pay. Both of them. You go no say they run that level. Pay. Now waiting me observe for the video with that share. But it just goes to tell you like what that lady said, the lady that just went off the live. It just goes to tell you that many of those, many men also sort of ignore their wife, and we sort of just assume that, oh yeah, they're not gonna do anything. You can just mistreat them. You can do as you like with with your women, and clearly those women are trying to have fun without their men. If you get what I mean. So it's also a lesson. In as much as we're blaming the guy and we're blaming the women, it's a lesson for everybody to take. That's the way I see it. Because if you're in a relationship and you ignore your wife because you're a pastor and you're super busy, or you're in relationships and you feel like, oh, you know what, my wife, she don't hold, she be old cargo. If you see your wife or inside video now, they do things where you think you get what I mean, it will give you a different perspective of life. So
when they do waiting big pass you.
Exactly. So,
All right, we've got a lady with us. I want to hear women's perspective. Madam.
Hi, Dia. How are you?
Very well, thank you. What are your thoughts? Remember, you have to code. One of the reasons why I don't like having these conversations is because people don't know how to code. So go ahead. What are your thoughts?
I think my initial thought, I've not watched any of the videos, and I think it's intentional for one, but my thoughts without watching the video is, with you just saying that somebody is dead right now,
Bye,
it's
bye. You don't come. You
oh,
don't come now.
I'm sorry, Dia,
One
but
more
you
word
just
and you are
said,
out. One more bad word and you are out.
okay, Dia.
So code,
Okay,
code.
somebody just logged out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of this whole video, right? So now for me, from what everyone is saying, it's over about 400 videos or more, correct? So this is just allegedly how many we have. There's a possibility that there are more. There's probably more that were just not videoed, correct? So now there are a lot of people that I'm just worried about right now. And maybe it's the medical person in me, but I'm just worried about people's mental health, because everybody that has come across that man right now, both those that were videoed, because we're not sure if these videos were recorded with people's permission. I've not watched any video, so I can attest to that. But you guys that have watched it know better if these women gave their consent. So now, if they were not, let's just leave the morality out of it, first of all. I hope all of them on that video consented to it anyways. But just the women, men, my perspective, first of all, starting with the man's family, I don't want to be his wife right now, Jesus Christ, or even his family member, because I've been laughing just listening to you guys. It's all fun and games, but it's very sad that, like joke, somebody has logged out. That is one human being that has just left this planet out of a few minutes of fun engagement. So this is a married man. First of all,
Sorry,
he had no
sorry,
business.
I don't mean to cut you off. Did you say someone is locked out? Did someone literally by themselves on the screen?
Yes,
Correct.
now.
One of the girls, that's what DF just said. So
Wow.
now I'm coming from a medical perspective as a clinical pharmacist. One of the big issues we have in the United States and around the world is mental health. So this is something that I do for a living. Trust me, I've been laughing. The other lady that was here a few minutes ago, I love her energy. She's very exciting. The brother down there on the right, I'm not sure what direction he is, but it's all fun and games. There are lessons to be learned, like everybody has said, whether you're learning technicality for your bedroom, but again, my job, whenever there's a social media or any case, I just always look at it from a medical perspective, right? Who your work is. So I feel very sad that someone has logged off. And part of the reason why this lady logged off is because of the part of the world this happened. Because if he were here or in a first world country, I bet you that auntie is not going to be logged off right now. She might even get more offers. She might get more money. But there's a lot of shaming that comes with this. And my message to young girls or married women, and for God's sake, I'm not even sure why married women are in that video, but it is
Sis,
what it is. He didn't
sis,
do
yeah,
this, he didn't do it by himself. It takes two to tango.
yeah.
But I'm a married woman. I've been married for 7 years. I've dated people before getting married. I don't have any tape, even pre-marriage, during marriage. I don't believe in that crap. If
That's
that's what you guys do in your bedroom, it's all good if you're a couple. But I just think be ready to chest it when that video gets out. You
Exactly.
can have a,
You know what I was saying earlier. Sorry, I
you
don't mean to
know,
cut you, and you're raising very valuable points, right? You know what I was saying earlier was the fact that many of the videos that many people have seen, many of the ladies in those videos, right, were aware of the videos.
Most
okay.
of them, if not all.
Many of the ladies were positioned for the video. They were looking straight into the cameras,
Oh,
right?
then, okay.
Which is why, the angle I'm coming from is I feel like there must be some sort of, cult. This is the way I want to look at it, right? Because, like I said, there's a particular lady. There was like a party, right, of women.
Yes.
I don't, there's a party, ORGY, right, of
Mm-hmm.
women. There's about 6 of them. Where the lady is almost like a common denominator in the video, just like the guy. But so it's almost like she might be the one. This is the way I look at it. She might be the one selling the ideas to the other lady, almost like recruitment. So if you're looking like at the PDD issue as well, do you get what I mean? Or the Epstein issue, there's always somebody that brings people into the fold, and it's almost like there's a repetition in this case as well. Do you
Correct.
get? Do
I
you get
can't
what I mean?
see.
And
Yeah, like I said, I haven't watched the video, but
it's not
just
the most glamorous videos to
correct.
watch, I've got to say, because
You guys
it's
are
it,
all, it seems like all of
um
you are agreeing that these women are very much aware that they're being videoed. So if they're aware, so that means, um, I'm not sure what the laws are in Guinea, but in any part of the world, if consenting adults consented to being recorded. So now there cannot be any criminal action against this man, right? I'm not sure what is the motive why they're going to this man, if it's because of his technicality, if it's because of financial gain. I've heard people say that he's a politician, so of course he sounds like a man of power.
But you can't
But
really
I
talk about
I
what you haven't seen.
I actually, somebody said to me in my group, one of
yes,
my
I
guys
can
said to
talk.
me,
No, I think I can talk of what you can definitely talk about what you have not seen and just give a general. Don't forget, DF, what I'm addressing here is mental. There are a lot of people involved in this, and for whatever it's worth, anybody that is in that video, I don't think the solution is logging out.
Of course
And
not.
you chose to be in that video. And for those that have not already done a video or are thinking of doing it, I think this is one big lesson to take away from here, that that video, once it's recorded, it can go anywhere. You can just find it anywhere. So you just have to be mentally prepared if that happens. And logging out, I beg, is never the option. My dear sister, of course, he doesn't mess with men. The man in question, because one man committed all this, um,
how about if
got
we look at this?
involved in all
If
of this. I'm
what
not really worried about the man because, number one, he's a man. And like you guys who have been laughing, DF as usual, and the other brothers have been very entertaining, he's not going to do anything to himself.
can I
So who
play
is society? Can
devil's
I
advocate
just
for a
finish
minute?
my point real quick? Who is society gonna chastise? It's gonna be the women. And yes, they're consenting. And all I have to say to those women is, it is what it is at this point. You engaged in it. You knew you were being recorded. It is what it is. I don't think I would just hate to wake up tomorrow morning and hear that someone else has logged out. Last issue I wanted to give my 2 cents on is going to be on the DNA, like DF said. It's a very hot topic. I know women don't like to have that discussion. I am very open for DNA. It is what it is. If a man, especially in the beginning, I think men need to be very open-minded. Don't go and be stealing hair behind your wife, especially if you're still in the talking stage or you're trying to get married. Make it among your criteria right now. Tell any lady that you're talking to or you're trying to get married, this is a requirement for me. Do you have an issue with it? And it's, dating or courting is negotiations, right? If someone says that they don't want DNA, then you make a choice for yourself if you want to move forward. Because if a lot of these women like DF or what the media is saying, if they're married women, then it's concerning. You can't tell me that if they're just going without no, no protection whatsoever, then some people are stuck with kids that are probably not theirs. That's just the truth.
Very, you made very valuable points, and I can't argue with you, because I mean it's a very different perspective, and it's something to also think about at the end of the day, right? Everything you've said, but if you're playing devil's advocate right now, given some of the other videos that we've seen, right? You know, the society will usually say, "Oh yeah, the guy is this, the guy is that," but in the
Correct.
case where we've seen the particular women in that video that seems to be enabling this kind of activities.
Yes.
What if this guy is also like, I wouldn't use the word used, but I'm using used in the lack of a better word, where, you know, it's almost like the guy that is being thrown around in a group, you know, between a group of women who has wild fantasies. Do you get what I mean? Because it did come across that way from some of the things that, you know, were discovered in the video. Like I said, you know, it's not the only common denominator. So, you know, out of all the, you know, 25, 30 videos that, you know, are going around on Twitter and on
30 videos.
That well, you said that 400, right? So
No,
out of the 25, 30
headline
videos,
say he was about 400, something like that. About 400.
all right. So
That's
there's about 25, 30 on Twitter, right?
Got it.
So
I'm not sure
25,
how
out of this
authentic
25,
that information is. I just saw it on the blogs, right? And
yeah. So
me
out of
and
this
you know
25,
that the
30,
blogs are not
there's
very credible sources.
that's
but,
right.
You know.
There's a particular lady in about 8 videos.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was also doing a thing with other women
In
that the guy has also been with. Do you get what I mean?
No, I get what
Then
you mean.
that brings a different perspective into the video, because I kept on asking some of my friends, what is the game? Like, at the end of the day, why would women stoop so low, especially when they're so close? Do you get what I mean? Like, what could he be telling them? What could he be offering these women
It
for
might be
him to
word
have
of
access
mouth.
to?
Maybe the man is popular because women
You know,
women are very big on recommendation. That's just the truth. No,
that's it.
it's true, right, DF? If I wear hair now, before you know, I've been on DF's live before. I'm
Then
having strangers ask me, hey, I saw you on DF's live. Where did you get this from? Women love word of mouth. Women like recommendation. I'm just being honest. More than likely, somebody went there, tried the
Yeah.
offer, and they're
You,
just referring him around.
that makes him that means it's also being used at it. I mean, you know, it's also being used, passed around at the end of the day. Do you get what I mean? You know,
Now,
it's
one
being
thing I
passed
wanted
around.
to say is, if we want to be true to ourselves,